This is Ed Bear. This video is part of a series of videos on Army surplus stores. I really love these places. I travel a lot for my living, and a lot of times I'll take the time out to visit the local Army surplus store. I just love seeing what's unique and interesting there. It's not just a place to go to get camping or backpacking gear. I've seen policemen, security guards, people that want to play paintball, and people that just want to get inexpensive clothing that's really well made. So this first video, we're going to cover generally what you can expect to find in a surplus store, as well as things like sleep systems, tents, and canteens. I hope you'll enjoy it. This is Ed Bear. I'm here with Jerry of Berkeley Surplus, and I've known you for several decades. What are some of the reasons that people come to a surplus store?
Well, I think it's budget, of course. We sell things to working class people. A sleeping bag for $39 that's hollow fill, and a sleeping bag that's $59 that's hollow fill is what we want to do. Tents that are $69, dome tents, and $40. So, socks over here. This stuff is, these are wool. They're, some are irregulars, some are just overages made by companies, by a company in Carolina, and we get deals on them. So we're looking for a wool sock for between, some are $4.29, some are $5.29. So this is a sock for a working class person. I think that's it. We really want to be salesmen here. We want to have the right goods at the right price. Most of the surplus, the socks are American made, the hats are American made, the gloves are American made from Gloversville in upstate New York, and they're $5. So we don't need to sell things. In fact, I don't want to sell things. We want the people who come in here to be mated with the right product.
About sleep systems.
Yeah, Ed just asked about the military sleep system, and there is one that, what it does is, it has a Gore-Tex overshelf, which I think is probably bullshit, and those are $60. And then it has a inner bag, which is quite warm, an intermediate bag at $59, and it has an ultralight bag at $39. So the whole system was about $160, but that price goes up and down. And it's very popular. I don't think Gore-Tex actually works. I don't think anything is breathable and waterproof. It's simply a marketing tool. But that's the military. And we also have old stuff. The old U.S. intermediate double layer bags are $59. Some are the extreme cold, which is hollow fill and down. And some are, this is an old school feather bag. This is a mountain bag. This is about, let's find out. This is, I don't know. It's not priced. Anyway, so this is an old U.S., a little bit after World War II. This is 1949. Oh, and it's $89. And then there's some cheaper versions of this. This is an Army sleeping pad. We have these military issue pads, and they're $12 and $14. And we also have commercially made sleeping pads, and they're $12. And sleeping pads are critical. I would rather sell a $12 sleeping pad than a fancy sleeping bag. I'd rather sell a $39 sleeping bag and a $12 pad than the fanciest bags. We do have some bags made in Oakland, which are rather terrific, but I'd rather sell a cheap pad and a cheap bag. You have to stop the movement of cold air from the ground. You could even take a $12 pad and a wool blanket, but you have to start with a $12 pad. So it stops the movement of cold air from the ground, and it stops moisture. Very light, very cheap, very bulky, and that's, too bad. We have the inflatable pads. Most of them don't work. Most of them leak. Military stuff. We don't recommend them, as you can tell. But you have to have it because people ask for it.
Good.
Okay, Ed asked about water containers, the traditional military style, the World War II has this. This is collectible stuff, and we don't sell a lot of it. I don't really like to even have collectors in here. I don't trust them. So there is the old style, but there's a new canteen. These are American made. They're about $3.50, maybe, something like that. Nick, where are these canteens made? What state?
His tooling and plastics.
Indiana? So Kansas? Somewhere?
Doesn't it say on the bottle?
No, it just says made in USA. Well, anyway, these are about $3.50, $3.69.
Yeah,
Three and a half. American made canteens, current issued, and then of course there's the Camelback stuff. This kind of thing. That's the Camelback. It's very popular with 12-year-old boys. I think it's pretty stupid, but that's a whole nother. I don't like to drink out of vinyl or moldy vinyl. Anyway, so the U.S. canteen can also fit into an old school canteen cup. And then there's a cover. This happens to be World War II cover. But there's a cover, wool lined. This is World War II. It's the World War II canteen. And in here, we haven't, of course, rehearsed this because you have to push it in kind of hard, is inside of this canteen cover is a canteen cup in here. And we also have at about $8.98 the new U.S., well, not so new really, but this is the relatively new compared to this. A canteen cover. It's nylon with wool lining. The idea is you can even dip it in water. The wool keeps the water wet. Oh, and this is kind of neat. This is a commercially made canteen that fits in the U.S. Covers. And so this one is made from Nalgene Company. So it's supposed to not, leach out the tastes of plastic. And it says BPA free. It'll probably kill you some other way, but it is BPA free, so we got that going. And that's about canteens, I think.
What about the cook accessory there, the stove accessory?
Well, this is an old school item that you put the canteen cup in, and we can't really get them. I suppose we could probably get fakes. This is a real one. And if there's enough call, we can find some fakes. But that's how that goes. And then you can use solid fuel. Let's see if we have any solid fuel. Like this is a hexamine tablet. It's not very hot, but people tell me some of the fellows will take 2 or 3 of these, or the gals, and they can make a hot cup of water. I don't know if this hexamine will boil. I don't think it will. I mean, people will tell you it does, but it doesn't. And you have to use this hexamine tablet outdoors because the gases are quite spectacular. So that's about it.
Okay. That's the end of our first video on the Berkeley Surplus Store. They can be found at 1640 San Pablo Avenue, Berkeley, California, 94702. You can reach them at 510-524-8434, and their website is www.berkeleysurplus.com.